Let's understand different techniques of multivariate data analysis. Factor analysis. So we'll discuss about factor analysis in further slides. So factor, cluster, discriminant, structural equation modeling, time series analysis, these are the different techniques that can be a part, or that is a part of multivariate data analysis. Let's deeply understand and delve into each one of it. Factor analysis. Mathematician utilizes the factor analysis techniques to break down huge number into smaller ones. Additionally, this method converts all the variables into a single score by removing the maximum ordinary variance from each one. It is a component of General Linear Model, GLM, which accepts a number of theories that incorporate relevant variable, linear relationships, real correlations, and no multicollinearity into the study of factors and variables. What are the types of factor analysis? First, a principal component analysis. It is the most common method which the researchers use. Also, it extracts the maximum variance and put them into the first factor. Subsequently, it removes the variance explained by the first factor and extracts the second factor. Moreover, it goes on until the last factor. Common factor analysis. It's the second most favored technique by researchers. Also, it extracts common variance and put them into factors. Furthermore, this technique does not include the variance of all variables and used in SEM. Image factoring. It is on the basis of correlation, matrix, and makes uses of OLS regression technique in order to predict the factor in image factoring. Maximum likelihood method. It also works on the correlation matrix, but uses a maximum likelihood method to factor. What are the assumptions of factor analysis? There are no outliers in the data. The sample size is supposed to be greater than the factor. It is an interdependency method. So there should be no perfect multicollinearity between the variables. Factor analysis is a linear function, thus it does not require any stochasticity, or you can say homoscedasticity between any variables. It is also based on the linearity assumption. So we can also use the non-linear variables. However, after a transfer, they change into a linear variables. There are few concepts of factor analysis that I'll briefly explain it to you. Exploratory factor analysis. It assumes that any variable or indicator can be associated with any factor. Moreover, it is the most common method used by researchers. Furthermore, it isn't based on any prior theory. That is exploratory factor analysis. Next could be confirmatory factor analysis. It is used to determine the factors loading and factors of measured variables and to confirm what is expect on the basis of pre-established assumption. Besides, it uses two approaches, the traditional method and the SEM method.